Hello, and welcome to another edition of From a Dad's Perspective, a vlog on Curtis'sJourney.com. Today I want to talk to you about how I felt and things that I went through from my perspective when my son Curtis was diagnosed with autism. First of all, it was a little hard just because of the fact that um, I was confused. I didn't know what autism was. Had no clue. Then thinking about it, was that something that I done, something in my genetics, or things that you know that may be directly tied to me or my genetic makeup, from my family. But was quickly those things were quickly put to rest when I did some research on autism. So, but today I want to talk about how I felt. It was kind of a shocker. Rodney Peete wrote a book a few years ago called Not My Son. And the premise of the book was about how he, as a pro athlete, felt about his son being diagnosed with autism and how it affected him. And he really wanted to pass that lineage on of being a pro athlete on to his son. Um, Me, I was always a mediocre athlete. I was nothing special. Could play, pretty good athlete, but nothing was gonna make me a pro athlete. But sports was a big part of my life growing up, and still is a pretty big part of my life. Love watching sports and following that, and I'm going to keep that up in the future. But when my son was diagnosed, I was like, it was a shock, just because of the fact that I wanted to do that stuff with my son. Me growing up as a young man, that was my norm. Was bonding with my father figures, my dad and my stepdad, through sports, either watching or playing sports. So that was a kind of a tough pill for me to swallow. And but because I figured, hey, he won't be able to play sports, he won't be able to do these things with me, and I won't be able to bond with him. But nothing could be further from the truth. I put those limitations on him, and to my pleasant surprise, when he was about 9, 10 years old, we signed him up for Special Olympics, and he played some youth soccer in Hawaii. And bonding with him in that way was one of the best things ever between me and him. I was his one-to-one on the field, his direct aid, and with him on those fields of play, and it was awesome to bond with him. Just practicing, in the backyard, kicking the soccer ball around, and being able to be right there with him when he goes bowling or any other activity that we did with Special Olympics. Was outstanding. Brought me to tears. To be able to watch my son play sports and to help him participate in those events was a joy to me. And I'm in the military, so sometimes it was very hard, especially when he was younger. I was on the go a lot, going here and there and discuss that stuff. But and even now, it's still so hard sometimes to do some things. But we're gonna get that. Going again here in the near future. I'm going to be retiring, so I'm going to have some more time to spend with him as he's transitioning into adulthood. He's 19 now, so he'll be turning 20 next year. So, but it was hard at first, but never underestimate your kids and what they can do. Just be mindful that not to put those labels or those things that you think that they can't do on them, because they'll surprise you, and they will break those barriers down. But any other dads out there, or any other parents that they bond through, they want to bond their kids through sports, do it, sign them up. Practice with them, get out there and do things with them, and they'll surprise you, because they'll end up enjoying it, and you end up enjoying it with them and for them. So, but just a quick vlog today. I'm interested to hear any responses. Please leave some comments down in the comment box, and tell me how you feel just about about kids with special needs and being able to participate with them in sports, because it's a big thing that you can get them out of the house and get some exercise, and it's a good way to create another bond with your autistic child or your special needs child through sports, um, and just to get them some quality time with them. I mean, I know they appreciate that as well. So take it easy. Until next time, we will see you later.